In part one of this month's real estate market update, I discussed the big why, the tech and the employment factor as it pertains to the housing market, the seller disconnect problem, the seller market realities, aka the strategy that works, buyer opportunities by region, so the value, and the market layout, our 4 distinct regions. In part 2 of this segment here, I explained the inventory normalization, price point breakdown, and address why we are different versus other markets you hear about in your newsfeed, and finish with the county by county analysis. Let's start with the big change, inventory. For years, buying here was a sprint. Homes gone within hours of an offer deadline, but something has shifted. We now have about 4,100 homes on the market across Bay Area. That's a 23% increase versus last year. And here's what's abnormal. Back in January of 2021, during the peak pandemic frenzy, we only had about 1,800 homes available for sale. We've more than doubled that number from those lows, but we're actually just returning to normal 2019 levels. The weird part is inventory keeps climbing through fall and winter when it usually drops. Typically by October, seasonally, sellers pull their homes off the market for the holidays and wait until next spring. Not this past year. New listings are coming with less buyer demand right now. Yes, inventory is gradually going down, but it's not the pace that we typically see. It's not at the pace that we typically see. Right now, we're at 2.8 months of supply, Bay Area wide. Still a seller's market, yet behind a balanced 4 to 6 months of inventory. But here's where it gets interesting. San Francisco has 4.4 months of condo inventory, so call it nearly balanced. Santa Clara County sits at 2.3 months, and San Mateo County sits at 2.4 months. San Mateo County homes still sell at 106% of list price. Santa Clara County sells at 103% over list price. San Francisco single-family homes at 105%, but condos are at 98%. Actually, below asking. That's your opportunity. So let's break down what's actually happening in different price points across the region. Entry-level homes. They vary widely by county. San Francisco condos are $700K to $1 million, are the softest segment across Bay Area by far. They're selling at 98% of the asking price, 45 days average on the market. East Bay is $600,000 to $900,000. It's still competitive, in Oakland and Berkeley, for example, with 15 to 20 days on the market. Peninsula condos, $800,000 to $1.2 million. That's a mixed bag. Downtown locations are outperforming. The sweet spot is $1.5 to $2.5 million. Single family homes are hot across the board. San Mateo County is getting 106% of asking within 15 days on the market. South Bay, Santa Clara County is more like 103% with 18 days on the market. And even the East Bay is seeing multiple offers in this range for Piedmont, Rinda, and Lafayette properties. Luxury market, $3 million and up. It's a tale of 3 markets. In Silicon Valley, Palo Alto, Los Altos, and Atherton, typically gone within a couple of days unless you're in the ultra-luxury high-end. In San Francisco, 30 to 45 days and negotiable. East Bay Hills, 60 plus days on the market. That's a reality check. That is a reality check needed depending on what part of the hills you're in. Now, let's look at why we are different in Bay Area. You're hearing about crashes in other markets such as Austin, Miami, Phoenix, San Antonio, just to name a few. Here's why it's different here. Those markets got flooded with thousands of new homes from national builders. The Bay Area has incredibly limited new construction due to land constraints and regulations. We're not getting flooded with new inventory. In fact, 90+% of what we have is resale. Our development is mostly infill. Bay Meadows, Centennial Downtown, Redwood City, limited Foster City properties, for example. Builders here don't need massive incentives because supply is so constrained. However, Limitations are building costs and timelines because of the regulations, the building codes. So here's a crucial point. We don't have oversupply. We have normalization. Let's shift to the county by county analysis. Every county tells a different story right now. In the peninsula, so San Mateo County, the median home price is at 1.9 million, up 5.1%. San Carlos, Belmont, Burlingame, for example, they're still 106% above asking, 16 days on the market. But in more affordable cities like South San Francisco, Daly City, San Bruno, the list to sales price is even higher, above 106%. And days on the market is about 20 to 25. Now, in Santa Clara County, median home prices are 1.85 million, up 8%. Palo Alto, Mountain View, Sunnyvale stay hot. Los Gatos and Saratoga luxury is softening a little bit in the higher end. Downtown San Jose condos, similar to San Francisco, are struggling. That's your entry opportunity. East Bay has the biggest variation right now. Alameda County median price is at 1.13 million. Berkeley and Oakland Hills are very strong, and Hayward and San Leandro offer real value plays with increased inventory. And in the Tri-Valley, inventory is at 30-month highs. So that's an opportunity in itself as well. San Francisco is a tale of two markets. Single-family homes in the No Valley, Pacific Heights, 1.75 million median, they're still getting multiple offers. And condos, on the other hand, on the east side of town, are a different world. Downtown Soma, sitting at 60 days plus on the market. Price cuts are common. As a reminder, take a look at part 1 of this month's market update for the big why, seller mistakes, strategy, and areas where buyers can find values today. I am here to help you create a better life through real estate. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.